Alright, Oscar, very good. Ready position. Okay, split step, looking ready. Now, as you turn, okay, good shoulder turn. Alright, you could keep the hand on the rackets a little bit longer. Okay, now, important things. As you turn, okay, here you should continue to drop the racket going below the ball. Instead, you kind of pull on this horizontal line, okay? So do you see this little movement that you do with the elbow and the wrist? Remember, it should be like a loop, right? It should be high, low, high, inside out, right? Instead, right now you're swinging on a straight line, and the consequence of that, is that the racket is not gaining enough speed in a sense because you're not using gravity, and at the moment of truth, at the contact, okay, it's not that pretty. It's a little too close to the body. Okay, I like that you're keeping the eyes at the hit. That's something. Of course, the balance of the body could be slightly forward, but then you see that on the next shot as well, okay? It was not necessarily just a bad hit. Now I push you wide a little more, and yeah, open stance, fair enough. But again, the contact is, too close to the body, the arm is bent, slightly off balance over there. So, remember, we want to go high, low, high, right? From this position, up, 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 get below the ball, not in a straight line, and keep the balance, okay? But that's alright, we'll work on it, man. Alright, Oscar, good ready position, elbows maybe even further forward, okay, but good that the racket is at 45 degrees. Now, as you turn, okay, I like this, you could maybe even keep the left hand on the racket or on the throat of the racket a little longer. Maybe even turn slightly more, okay? Right now you're turning as if you were doing like a foreign volley. You're turning 45 degrees. Remember, you want to turn 90 degrees, right? You want your shoulders to be looking like both of them, like right toward the camera, right there. Now, if you do the loop on the side and not in front of you, then you're not going to need to do it twice, okay? Right now, if we try to follow the loop that you're doing, let's see if I can do that, okay? Right now it looks something like this. And then you go again. Let's see if that's more or less right. Okay, that's pretty damn accurate. Nice. Okay. Now, if from this position, if you are turned 90 degrees and not 45, let's see if we can do something this way. So it should look, let me see if I can change this. Now, Lima. Anyway, it should look something like this, from this position. Opa. Okay, so you want to turn more, you want to go like make a nice letter C, and go high, low, high, inside out, and that's gonna help you to go faster with the racket. You're going to get the contact more in front. Okay, right now the elbow is bent. Let's try to straighten it up a little bit more. Okay, left arm, you can just, to help you with the balance. It's good that you're taking it away. Keep it on the heart, right? Keep it close. Good job with the legs, lifting up. I would also like to see maybe the balance a little more forward with the shoulders and the head. Okay, but let's keep working, man. Okay, Oscar. Now, shoulder turn, okay? Unit turn, shoulder turn, shoulder turn. I shouldn't be able to see your back. Okay, I should be able to, see you sideways, turn 90 degrees, right? And it doesn't matter, open stance, neutral stance, closed stance, okay? Whatever stance you get, you still need to turn those shoulders over there. Super important, man, okay? So if you turn the shoulders, then it all makes sense, the fact of the loop, and that's gonna help you to be a lot more efficient, okay? But that's important, man. First thing, shoulder turn, 90 degrees, step forward, go high, low, high, okay? Right now you're swinging more on a straight line, and yeah, at contact, like you open up, it's not bad, man. At contact, I think you're overdoing a little bit with the left arm. You could keep it close to you to help you with the balance. Good lift with the legs, right? Keeping the eyes at the hit. Don't follow the ball, keep the eyes at the hit. Okay, let's see the next one. Pop, pop, pop. Adjusting. Okay, another open stance over here. Turn more. Try to step forward. I think don't take it away so early. The left arm hang in there, and then, you know, when you start accelerating forward, then you pull it away. Okay, right now you haven't started almost accelerating forward and you're already gone with the left arm. It's like action reaction, right? As you take away one, you take, you know, the other one accelerates. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, and, you know, a little more shoulder turn over there. Now, Oscar, the backhand has improved a lot. Okay, you're using the back leg a lot more. You're gaining a lot more lifting power. You're more consistent. Now, it could get even better, even more powerful if from this position you actually extend. Okay, try to get the ball farther away from you. You have long levers, you have long arms, you have long legs. You want to make the most of them. Okay, so from this position over here, did you change the grip? Okay, it really looks like you're hitting the backhand with, you know, with a hammer grip over there. Did you adjust slightly toward the, you know, toward the backhand grip in between number 1 and number 2? Also, like, you know, again, extend, take it earlier, accelerate, and then as you hit the ball, very good that at contact the racket face is vertical, keep it vertical. Keep the hitting zone as long as possible, okay? Keep it vertical as long as possible. Follow through. Right now I like that you're lifting, okay? But I would like to see the racket face vertical as you lift, so not scooping up over there. Then at the last second, it could be okay to lift it that way. But overall, very good finish, lifting up with the left arm. Let's see the next one. Okay, stepping in. I would level the shoulders if I were you. So level the shoulders, keep the balance. You can push even more from the left leg, okay? From the back leg down, contact is slightly too close to the body once again. But you are lifting at least. You're using the legs to lift, and the ball goes in the court. So overall, better than it was. Margin of improvement, yes, there is still something that we can do better, of course. Now, Oscar, on this backhand, if you visualize your center of gravity right above the belly button, can you see that you are very much leaning forward, okay? And that's why you're already airborne with the back foot. Again, it's a lot better than it used to be as far as weight distribution. You're in a lot better balance, and that's why you have become more consistent with the backhand. But it could be even more consistent. You could be lifting even more, okay? Now let's take a look at that as you turn, okay? Now the racket face is looking forward, but you didn't adjust the grip on the backhand side, which is fine. Just be aware that you will have to do some more adjustments with the wrist. Contact point too close to the body. Okay, so again, as I said before, you can extend the balance. Okay, if you can hit the ball, especially on these neutral balls in which we are just focusing on the form, if you can hit, stay in balance. Okay, overall it's better, but it could even, it could be even better over there. Now turn, step forward, level the shoulders, man, level the shoulders. You see that right now you're leaning in. Level the shoulders, distribute the weight, lift up from both legs. Right now it's only the front leg that is doing all the work, and you're airborne with the back leg. Okay, so you have two legs, use both of them to really lift you up. Keep the racket face vertical. Right now it's vertical at the hit. Can you see that? It's perfectly vertical. Okay, so it's really good. Why don't you just continue keeping the racket face vertical instead of opening that up? Right? Keep a longer hitting zone. Longer, and lift up. Okay? But overall, big improvement. A lot more solid on the backhand. Okay, let's keep working, man. Okay, Oscar, so from this view, you can also see, once again, that you're holding the racket with the right hand in between a forehand grip and the hammer grip, okay? If you change the grip, you're gonna have a lot less adjustments with the wrist. Do you see this awkward position that you have in the right wrist when you're about to hit the ball? Okay, if you fix the grip, it's not gonna be there anymore. Now, the other thing is, from there, good positioning over there, stepping toward the ball. Great that you're going, down to the side. You're on the hitting side of the body. You're going high, low, high. You could definitely go more below the ball, both with the hands and the legs, right? So remember, get way below the ball, going from inside. Okay. Inside in. Okay, you should extend more toward the target. Okay, right now you're staying close to the body. You want to push with the left arm, with the left hand out toward the you're trying to go long line, right? So you want to extend out toward the target, go inside out, okay, away from the body, racket face vertical, long hitting zone, follow through, right? And then as far as the balance, as we talked about, distribute the weight, center, body weight in the center, lift up, keep the eyes at the head, okay? At contact should be 45 degrees toward the net post. You're opening up a little too much, but yeah, overall better than some months ago. A lot of work to do still. Okay, Oscar, good volleys over here, man. Now step in toward the ball, very good. Look at the hand, is above the net, it stays above the net, very good. Okay, the only thing I would say, try to keep the head of the racket a little higher, like 45 degrees, but still it's okay. Now the left arm, remember, stays forward, clap your hands for balance, step in toward the ball so that you don't open up like you do over here. But overall, good volley with the forehand. Backhand volley, again, good. I'm not sure if you change the grip over there, but then you're able to adjust with the wrist. Okay, straighten the arm, you stay above the level of the net, that's good. Still it drops a little bit, but that's acceptable. Left arm goes up to the sky. Remember, you want to send it back and down with the palm down, okay, to really help you, push and keep the balance. Then the overhead, okay, you already know. Okay, I like the quarterback position. I like that you're trying, to rotate the body over there, but then again, you really aren't. Like, you aren't turning the body as much as you should, but that's because you have the habit right now that you are in the same position that you are when you serve, okay, in which there is no body rotation. The head of the racket is opening up, racket face opened up, you are looking forward, and then you swing. Instead of swinging low to high, left to right, you just swing straight forward toward the target with the, I'm not sure if that's also like a pizza grip, if that's a foreign grip, but still, once we fix it on the serve, it's gonna get better on the overhead as well. It's just about the arm action over there, Oscar, okay? So let's keep working. Now, Oscar, we talked about it already, but still, okay, I think, look, the point of the front foot pivoting like that, it was just to give you like some additional body rotation with the hips and the shoulder, and until here, I mean, it is working very well. Look at you, I mean, you're turned all the way, and that's a good loading position, okay? Maybe you're even doing a little too much with the front foot over there, but again, the goal was, let's get in this position, okay? And if you just kept this position all the way until you go swinging for the ball, it would be perfect, okay? If the arm action was clean, and from here you just start from the elbow and then go for the ball, dude, it would be a really efficient serve. But this happens. This little translation, this is screwing you up big times, okay? And that backtracks to, that's the traces of the old man. That's what you were doing just before, and that leads to a big palm up serve, inefficient arm action, and dropping down with the left arm very early. But still, okay, I think that until here you're on the right track, and then from here to here, then you go back to the to what was happening before. But then let's keep the communication open, let's talk about it. But yeah, some stuff that could definitely be a lot better. Now, picking up from what we were talking about just now, okay, this is the position to which we arrived in these months, okay, and this is what hasn't been solved yet. Now, this is exactly how how it looked when we started working together, and it's still there, in a sense that right now in this position there is no shoulder rotation, okay? The arm action is actually not a throwing motion, okay? Look at what happens to the racket, to the hand, okay? Racket face looking up, palm of the hand looking up, the elbow doesn't bend, the left arm is down, okay? So again, the arm action, that's the same issue that you get on the smash, okay? So on the overhead, so right now, and that's why it's so important, like what we talked about with the sock, because from this position it's bend the elbow, the sock touches the, passes between the elbow and the head, and then you have an efficient arm action. Because right now it's not about what you do with the feet, okay? Because you can do a pinpoint stance, you can do a platform stance, it doesn't matter. But if we don't fix that arm action over here, okay, it's gonna take a long time before it gets better. And you have a lot of potential on that serve, and the fact that you're going as slower than you should on the racket makes, look at the contact, you're not fully extending, and you have all the cards to be popping serves right and left. So let's keep working on that, man. Okay, Oscar, again, another view, contact point, you're not fully extended, you're not reaching your full height with the arm, and that's not because your toss is too low, okay? I don't think so, because actually your toss is passing from a higher position, and then you let it drop a little bit, okay? So it's not about, okay, you need to toss the ball higher, not necessarily. It's about you need to go faster with the racket. How do you go faster with the racket? Well, if from this position we talk about it, bend the elbow, get in the salute position, and then if from here you had like the efficient arm action that we talk about all the time, I think you would reach the ball in time to hit a really good serve. But then again, another perspective of this translation, okay? And try to look at that on the other guys and on the pros, okay? And see if you can find anybody doing this motion over here. Because then once you're in this position and your racket moves this way, it becomes dangerous spot over here, okay? Look, palm up, and then you swing directly to the target, okay? So it's instead of swinging low to high and left to right. So that's we need to work on that, man. I mean, the arm action is so important, but again, once you get it, you always have it. So just patience, and let's keep working.